Hi. So, had to get a little bit of stuff done. It's about 9:30 at night. Loading up for a job tomorrow. You gonna turn off lights? So, last video got asked to talk about Monopoly. All right. Plus, I'm gonna talk about a couple other things after that. As with any game with dice, Monopoly is a game of chance. Biggest thing, if you're actually playing by the rules, don't ever get hotels. You're only allowed 32 houses. Lock them up. You can't get a hotel, can't jump. So if you have a majority of the hotel or the houses, you got 4 on every property, and you lock the game up, and then all you have to do is be the lucky one with the better properties. Better properties are the only properties that you should go after every single time are the orange ones right before free parking. You got St. James, Tennessee, and New York. Them are the 3 most hit out of any single piece of property there. And then if you get the red ones, was it Kentucky, Indiana? I forget the other one, but it's the ones right after free parking. But you get that corner locked up, you lock up the houses, you're percentage-wise, you're more likely to win than anything else. And buy every single property you can get. Just don't mortgage properties and buy property, but every single chance you get, buy properties. Because the more you have in Monopoly, the more money you make. So, but orange properties, if you're not playing by the rules, orange properties, red properties on that stay close to free parking, and then everything else is because dice is just how you roll. So, let's talk about another game of chance, and this one's a little bit more serious than Monopoly. La Palma, the volcano that's going off in the off the coast of Africa. It's been having almost on a daily basis 4.5 or higher earthquakes. Now, if you ever study about it, that whole grid pattern, that is where the sensors are, and basically what it is the closest earthquake picks up to the closest sensor. The whole grid thing about everybody saying it's man-made, that's all bullshit. The sensors are located in a grid pattern so they can target where the most earthquakes are happening. So they can't put one every foot, so they put one every so many miles. And then whenever you have an earthquake, it has a ripple effect, kind of like a splash in the water. So as it hits every sensor, they can pinpoint where it is, but they only show the actual sensor markers, not where every single individual. That's how every single earthquake is registered on the plane. As you'll have multiple the little graphs that you pick it up. So that's where they pinpoint the deepness of it, because you'll have a pinpoint underneath, and it'll make like a little sphere of vibration. So when you hit this one, hit this one, hit this one, they can do the math and basically say, okay, this is how far down it was. So, but that being said, why has nobody on the news, in the media, anybody ever said, oh, there's a volcano, but no bullshit. All right, let me see if I can do this here. Okay, we're just gonna play pretend with me, okay? So you have the ocean right here at my eye line. Here's the ocean. So underneath the ocean, you have this landmass that comes up, comes up, comes out. Now you're breaking the plane of the ocean, and then here's the mountain, okay? That's all you're seeing on top. What you have is everything underneath. If a section of that breaks off and goes into the ocean, it will create a tsunami. No bullshit, real world. It could be big. So I keep a running tab all the time on my computer. I have an alert on my phone, so if it ever does break off, you have 8 hours to get the hell away from the coast. This is not a scare tactic. This is not, oh my God, fear-mongering. This is reality. Now, if it doesn't break, everything's fine. It hasn't broken thousands of years, but it has broke before, and when it does, it messes up. Now, it has not been in recorded history. We know that it's broken because we can see the land shelf of where everything slid. The last slide was, I think it was like over 1 million cubic tons or something like that. That can make a pretty big wave. So, not trying to scare nobody. If you have a way to, if you're not in Jacksonville, if you're not directly related to me, okay, and you live on the East Coast within 20 miles of the beach, or if you're at 30 miles or less from sea level, in other words, if you're not at least 30 miles up, or excuse me, 30, not 30 miles, 30 feet, because the wave most likely would be in the range of 30 to 50 feet, 50 being the more exaggerated, but still a 30-foot wave, you're going to have some problems. So if you're inland, you're above 30 feet, you're good. Those of you watching on the southwest part of Florida, not saying it can't affect you. There is a good chance that there's parts of Florida that it's going to go all the way across into the Gulf. Again, this is only if something bad happens. But there's a lot of people that's doing nothing but watching that volcano. Because it could wipe out Miami. It could wipe out Charleston. It could wipe out whatever, any major city on the East Coast. So again, this is not fear-mongering. This is why aren't people saying, hey, we have an alert. Now, that being said, it's hard to evacuate all the people on the East Coast within an 8-hour period. That's why I say if you are, there are plenty of sites out there. I use the disaster app by Ben Davison. He's keeping a good eye on it. He gives updates every single day. So, but that being said, that is a game that there is no strategy other than watch and be ready to run. So my house is exactly 28 feet above sea level. This is the third highest location in Jacksonville, kind of as a rough, in other words, there's 3 areas of Jacksonville that's a little higher than the rest. And where I'm at is one of the, not the highest, but it's close. So yeah, I don't know if I want to risk it though. If it happens, if there's and most likely we're talking, the earthquakes have been in the 4.5, well actually I said 4.3 to 4.6, I think is the highest one. And they're happening almost every day. So if it was to get, say, a 6.5 or higher, which it has been slowly creeping, because it's an active volcano, you're going to have earthquakes, but 4s are a little high on the, not real high, it's still in the average or still typical range of earthquakes, but related to volcanoes. But I mean, there's already seen, I mean, I keep on YouTube, there's a lot of live cameras. You can sit there and watch it all day. You can hear the sound. It's real fascinating. If you've never seen one, it's actually really nice to go to sleep to because it's an unusual noise. Let's see. Oh, I'm doing a little full body thing here. So last Christmas, I was a whopping 300 pounds. And I still got a lot of fat on me. I'm still but I don't have nowhere near as much. I'm still grinding, still hustling. I've tried to lose weight in the past. I have not been able to, but for the past month, I've been under 262, which I'm hanging right around 260, and I know what I got to do. I just haven't really had time to get that next push to get down to 250. But biggest thing I could tell you, stay away from sweets. I'm good except for Tuesday nights. You know who you are. But it's my fault. I'm the one who eats them. I just go to their house. So, but if I can just kind of fix Tuesday nights, green tea has been a huge help. For some reason, when I drink green tea, it's the Lipton, the little pack at Walmart for $4 or $5. And the other thing is more water. So I do still drink soda. I know it's bad, but I have 2 a day versus 8 to 12 a day. So, but that's been the biggest help is more water, the green tea, and then instead of eating candies and everything else, I have kind of binged myself on Cheerios. So I just eat Cheerios right out of the box, frosted, not the frosted, the honey stuff. So, and then whenever I want like a chocolatey snack, I have chocolate Cheerios. So, but my next step is 250. I want to, hopefully by end of the year, I'll be at 250 dead on and be able to maintain it. And then after that, the following year, I'm going for 200. So if I can lose 50 pounds this year, I'm going to go for 50 pounds next year. I kind of regret not taking pictures because when I was 300 pounds, boy, I'm still fat, I'm still big, but I was bigger. I mean, another 50 pounds on top of this. So my face is still chubby though, and I still got the little turkey neck. So let me show you. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what's going on with the warehouse right now. Right here. Actually, let me turn it around. I'll go ahead and give you a little tour. Give me a second here. Let me turn you guys around. Boop. Okay, I got you on a stand so I can now walk away from stuff. Oh, there it went. All right, so these doors right here, that is about 1 1/4 load. So I got that load to go there. Actually, I thought I had 2 loads. I do have a little bit more. And then I have that little stack there. Remember, all this here was all doors. I mean, we're talking 15 feet thick. I'm standing, yeah. There. Oh, hold on, let me get the 3 trees. On my when I talk about 3 trees, on my phone there's like a 1 tree, a 2 tree, and a 3 tree. That's 1 tree, zoom in. That's what I normally film at. And then that's the 3 tree. So it gives me a wider expansion. So see, I barely touched something and it fell down. This is why I want my warehouse empty, because I'm tired of being fat and not having room to walk around. So anyways, let me get back on track. So that pile is still there. I've worked on some of the top. Oh, and one thing y'all didn't know about, let me see if I can get around to it. Holy cow. All right, so back here, I have all this metal shelving that is loaded down, and it goes all the way back. I don't know if you can see, but you can kind of see what was hidden behind. So even though the doors were here, there was still a lot of stuff here. I mean, all these totes are full of stuff. I got more speakers back here. Here's some Rockwood Fosgates. I got more speakers up there. More. I just got more of everything. So yeah, I've been buying a couple of toys too. I've already showed that once, I think, but you know, I got that red tote here. Them red totes are freaking awesome. So I also, these are my toolboxes. I temporarily put them in the office. I'm going to move them up against that wall right there on either side of the light switch. So more totes here, and that's the area that's cleaned up and back. But see, all these totes were on top of the doors, and I just been grinding on the doors. So I was thinking about loading up another load tonight, but it's kind of one of them things. One, I don't have room in here to store it overnight, and I don't want the humidity getting to everything. So I haven't touched the back. We're not even going. And this is my little workstation I set up. I think I showed you guys this before. So, but this is the front area. And the new goal that I have is this Sunday on Halloween, I want to have everything, like all these doors out of here. That's the plan. Oh, God, I'm breathing hard. Why? Damn, I'm fucking fat. All right, so I'm going to have all the doors out of here. And then what I got the warehouse that I got to watch out for, because even though I'm using it, the other warehouse I'm using, a buddy of mine's letting me use it till December 13th, I think it is. So I got to be careful to make sure I still have room to get that out of there, because I just moved it there temporarily. In fact, pretty much what's in there is the flea market that I bought, and then all them clothing racks that I got from the one store. So, but tonight I got some totes in my house that are not clothes related, so I'm going to work on getting them loaded up tonight. I'm going to get them put on top of the doors in the storage unit, because I got some room up on top of the doors. And then tomorrow I got to put in a window first thing in the morning, but I should be done by like 10 or 11. And then I think, I'll be hurting, but I want to go ahead and get all these doors out of here by tomorrow night. And that's a lot. I mean, these doors are not light, and that's just a lot of damn weight. So, but I want to get all these loaded up for tomorrow night. And then Thursday it's supposed to be raining, so then Thursday I'm going to go out to the flea market, just spend a day out there. I'm going to grab a box of Cheerios, a whole bunch of green tea, and just go out there with my radio and just do as much as I can. I'm not going to tear down the wall. I was thinking about tearing down the wall this week, but with the rain, with everything else, I kind of, you know, plus I did tell people that they have until Halloween to pay me for the wall. So, I mean, if I sell it, then I don't have to worry about tearing it down. So, but either they give me money on Sunday, and I'm gonna tear it down next week. But I think that'll probably be a better idea because I do want to get all this stuff moved so that as of Monday, November 1st, I am going to start posting things online every single day, and I'm going to start going through stuff, which I do have to spend some time here, at least going through things. So, because I'm going to empty out as many totes as I can at the flea market, and at the same time, I'm probably going to be pulling out a couple of the speaker boxes and bringing them back here and posting them online here. So I have noticed they're getting a little bit of humidity damage out there, and I don't like that. Oh, there's just totes everywhere. I'm actually a little scared about getting back into that area. So, sorry, I was looking at what was happening behind me. There's been quite a few four-wheeler ATVs that's been just driving up and down Beach Boulevard, and just been kind of watching what happens with that. Oh, and here you can see my tire rack a little bit better. Let me zoom in here. So yeah, this is 1 row, 2 row, 3 rows. I actually have a tire rack, and it goes all the way back to that area. So this is a pretty big rack full of rims, tires. I got a set of 22. Ooh, I wonder if the 22s will fit the Ford. Ooh, that made me, maybe. No, you know what? I know they won't, because a guy had a F-150. We tried putting them on and they didn't fit, so I know they're not going to fit the Ford. And at the end of November, I'm putting the Ford up for sale too. So I will no longer need it going back to the flea market. And like I said, I'm going to put a decent number on it. I'll probably do $2,500. You know, someone comes up and give me a little sob story, I'll come down to $2,000. But like I said, it's a free vehicle to me. I don't really need to sell it. And then I talked with my mechanic buddy, and he's going on vacation as soon as he comes back. Me and him are going to work on the Unicorn together. He says, I want, you know, come up here. I'm probably just going to hand them parts and keep them busy, but I'll be the monkey wrench guy. But I'm going to go and, you know, basically I did the brakes on the back. I'm just sitting here looking around and stuff while I'm talking. Here, let me set you back up. So, but I was sitting there. I did the brakes on the back, and I was, oh God, you guys almost fell. So, yeah, it'll hold me. So yeah, I'm gonna go and help him out when he comes back on vacation. In fact, tomorrow night I'm taking the Ford over there. We're gonna get it tested one more time. Still has a little misfire, but I don't know what's going on with it. He don't know what's going on with it, so we're gonna check it again and see if we can find out what's happening, because the fuel filter fixed it, and then it just said it wanted to mess up again. So, but I think that's it for tonight. So if you have the opportunity, you can go on YouTube, look up La Palma Volcano. There's live channels where you can actually watch it going off right now. I mean, it's been going on for, it's been a while, 14, 15 days, maybe more. I don't even remember when it started, but I know I made a video about it. I made a little comment in a video about it. So, but that's something to keep an eye on. It really, like, odds are, you know, realistically, it's probably not going to happen. As long as it's flowing, as long as it's erupting, the pressure isn't going to build enough to create a large earthquake. But the swarm that's been happening is, they're a little, like I said, they're in the normal range, but they're at the very top of the normal range. So just kind of keep an eye on it if you have an opportunity and you're on the East Coast. And again, there's a lot of people that is fear-mongering and talking about, you know, oh, this is all a planned attempt because all the earthquakes are in perfectly grid pattern. That's a scam. I mean, just don't even listen to them fools. So, because these, when they put seismic, that's what seismic sensors, they always put it in a grid pattern, because when the meter starts registering, just like in the buoys in the on the ocean. I mean, they're all tied in together. So when they're doing their little thing, you know, they can actually, if one goes up, then they tag it right then and say, okay, this is more than normal. So when the other one hits, then they can find out what direction it's going in. You know, like a big wave or a rogue wave. So, but I think that's it for tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and get this loaded, and I gotta get back to the house, shower, load up the truck. Well, actually, I'm gonna load up the truck then shower. Yeah. So, but 3 things to take from today or this video: Monopoly is a game of chance. Always get the oranges right before park play or before free parking. You know, if you're playing by the rules, lock down the houses. If you're the main guy, you're the main guy. If you're not, you're not. I mean, it's a win and lose game. Number 2, keep your ear to the ground just a little bit. Don't let it consume your life. I'll worry about that. But yeah, just if you have a way to watch it, or just kind of, you know, just try to understand what's going on. Don't be scared about it. And it's 8 hours. In 8 hours, you can get pretty far away. And see, this is where that whole phone thing is. You know, if you can't get a hold of someone, what's the plan? You know, see, stuff like this is when that comes into play. And 3rd thing, I'm gonna be a skinny bitch. I'm gonna try to, at least. Anyways, peace, love, money. I'm out.